With its recent rework, Overwhelming Presence now exhausts any survivor who uses an item nearby you. Not only is this good for tripping up annoying flashlight users, but this perk now also has a secondary effect. When a survivor becomes exhausted within 32 meters of you and this perk is off cooldown, it will also reveal their aura. What makes this perk so interesting is that these two effects are not linked. Anything that exhausts a survivor in this radius will reveal their aura. This means that we can pair it with Mindbreaker, which exhausts any survivor who touches a generator, and we will see their aura. And because Mindbreaker exhausts them, if they're relying on Sprint Burst for safety, we'll be able to get the drop on them easily. Mindbreaker also blinds survivors working on those gens, so their aura reading perks will be suppressed to further help our ambushes. Now, to make Mindbreaker be properly worth a perk slot, we'll want survivors to be vulnerable, so we'll want them injured. Leverage slows down the healing speed of any survivor who unhooks another survivor. We'll be combining it with Scourge Hook Gift of Pain, which is called Weeping Wounds if you don't own the Cenobite DLC, which will further slow down those after-hook heals, while also causing survivors to lose all healing progress if that heal is interrupted, just as long as the survivor is unhooked from a white Scourge Hook. Healing speeds are a little crazy right now, so these two will hopefully help with that. And if that heal is completed, well then that unhooked survivor will have their healing and generator repair speed slowed until they get re-injured. The one catch to this anti-healing combo is that if survivors don't heal, these two perks will be useless. But we want that. We're playing the Dredge, who can not only teleport to lockers, letting us get easy ambushes on generators, but will also get his power more frequently if survivors stay injured. The Malthinker's Skull add-on will further help us with that, and the Worry Stone will give us some occasional additional aura reading whenever a survivor locks a locker. Stick around after the match, and I'll tell you about some alternative killers that can use this combo well. But for now, let's just get to the gameplay. Okay, Groaning Storehouse. A nice classic map. I won't complain about it. I've actually had kind of decent-ish map luck lately, so, knock on wood, hopefully it continues. Ooh, we see an aura already. That's probably a Worry Stone aura. And there's another one, so I'm guessing both of these are locked? Yeah. Okay, well we do have 3 survivors here, which is really great to know. All 3 of them are exhausted too, not that that particularly matters. Let's see if we can... Ooh. Okay, she plays that pretty well. Probably just going to leave. Yeah, I can tell this player is probably pretty decent already. She's already linking stuff. In fact, let's drop her and go for this exhausted survivor on a gen. We might have caught this guy off guard just a little bit. We'll have to see. We should get a hit in here. Yeah, he doesn't make it even close. And man, I am exhausted. I just have not been sleeping well lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the heat. Or what I mean, it's summer, I guess. But this guy is definitely trying to take a hit here. It makes me think they're playing in a duo together. Maybe even more than just a duo. I wasn't paying close attention to if these guys are part of a group or not. And that's mostly just guesswork anyway, but I'm going to keep chasing the Dwight. Hopefully the Rick plays himself a little bit. Okay, this guy isn't super new, so I'm not sure why he's taking hits at 5. But whatever. We'll be happy to get these pallets out of the way early on. I want to kind of get these pallets in here out of the way too. This main building is going to keep getting people back to it. Oh, did he fall back? Well, that was well played. Huh. Don't know why I didn't get the notification there for that fast fall. Okay, well he's got Boil over, so we know this guy's already a lot of fun at parties. We'll put him up on this nice Scourge Hook. And I see all 4 of my Scourge Hooks right next to each other, so not a great sign for later. Let's take a look here. Not a lot of progress on that. This one has a bunch of progress. We couldn't have stopped this one on time? Unfortunate. Ooh, Nightfall getting you, huh? Makes it a little tough to see, huh? Ooh, 2 windows here is kind of nasty. Let's see if we can stop her from abusing this. But yeah, that's the thing with Nightfall. I mean, there are going to be lots of times where you just get some free downs because of it. Which honestly kind of annoys me a bit. I prefer Nightfall to just like give you like gameplay advantages other than taking advantage of you know, survivors having bad monitors or whatever, but honestly, we're playing the Dredge, we can use any advantage we can get. Let's put you up here. No good Scourge Hooks nearby, of course. We are down to 2 gens. These gens are going a little fast. Our slowdown here really relies on us... oh, someone right here. Relies on us getting these hooks and forcing survivors to heal. So gens are going to go a little fast. We do see an aura right over here of this guy. I'm guessing he exhausted himself in some way. Oh no, you know what? He might have locked that locker there. So some Worry Stone value. I don't actually use Worry Stone that often. Like, it's a good perk. Or, it's a good perk. It's a good add-on. But to me, just caffeine tablets are better. I like the just general, like, general info that you get from caffeine tablets throughout the game, as opposed to just like the one-offs. Like right in that instance there, right? We saw his aura, and saw that he was injured and it was good to switch on to him. But we'd probably been able to see him even without the aura reading. And yeah, that pallet's really not that safe. You can't just play it like that. Not against the Dredge, at least. We should be able to get to the Scourge Hook, no problem. And I see some scratch marks, along with a random aura over there. Okay, so we know where 3 out of 4 of the survivors are. How do I do this? Let's take a look over here. I don't hear somebody here, but somebody was here. Okay, so we know where all 4 of the survivors are. Let's head back over here. We can't interrupt this in time. Someone's locking lockers, but we can interrupt the heal at least. Have her drop the pallet. She vaults. Oh, I mean, he vaults, the Dwight. Where is he going? Keep my eye on that gen there. Oh, the Rick just went down. I'm guessing he's got Plot Twist. That perk where if you're injured, you can down yourself and then pick yourself back up, and you'll be full health. Kind of a fun perk, but definitely a little risky, because if we find him on the ground, you know, we'll just be able to pick him right up and put him right on the hook. That being said, I got no idea where he is, so he's going to pull it off this time at least. Yeah, see, there's his full heal. We found the Fang again here. This pallet is still here, unfortunately. Not a lot of good options for us. I probably should just break that, but she's kind of zoned herself into a corner here. I want to try to get a hit here if I can. I kind of want to do something funky. Yeah, she's just going to hold her corner here. Probably a smart move. Oh, this pallet's still up. That's unfortunate. But we do see her aura there. See, she had live. So she exhausted herself when she vaulted that pallet. So that's some, like, really nice extra info there from our perk, Overwhelming Presence. Just right here in this. Locker's locked, of course. So Overwhelming Presence, it's a perk that you don't get a lot of, like, really obvious value, at least unless you have survivors who are, like, clicking their flashlights every 5 seconds. But you do get, speaking of clicking, you do get some just, like, general value throughout the game. A lot like Mindbreaker, actually. Yeah, I see you over there. In fact, let's down this guy. Yeah, we win the 50-50 there. Yeah, I see her over there. I'm just going to pick up right in your face. How about that, huh? Let's put him up. Let's break this. Ooh, you know what? We see her aura. Let's go for her instead. There's a locker right here. And it's locked. Oh man, behavior there. Sadist, let me tell you. We're going to kick this. This thing is almost done, so if we can get that to regress a little bit, that'd be nice. Another thing, too, is... where'd she go? Another thing, too, is with Mindbreaker, right? Survivors who touch gens are going to be exhausted. So when they see that gen regressing, they're going to have that instinct to, like, touch it, right? To stop it from regressing. Yeah, I get a hit in here. So it works to our advantage pretty well. kind of using the old psychological warfare. Okay, not a lot of progress on that. That's good to know. I feel like that gen usually goes by first. Or at least survivors try to, but we've had pretty decent pressure on it. This game is going pretty well so far, at least. But it could still go either way. Don't ask me why I swung there. Okay, we're gonna let the healthy guy run off. Where are you going? You're just gonna leave this loop? Oh, hello. Minus 10% on that gen. And it's still regressing too, which is nice. In fact, we should be able to get it down right here. He's got the pallet. No live on him. And you're leading me right to someone even more vulnerable than you are. Yeah, these survivors, they're playing well, but they gotta be more careful of their surroundings. I mean, maybe you can blame Nightfall a little bit there, but... Okay, well, she's not on Death Hook. And, oh, he's back on this gen. We do need a kill pretty badly now. We're down to 1 gen. We know that 1 gen that is regressing. Oh, you didn't know I was coming, did ya? The undetectable from Nightfall got you there, didn't it? And you know what? If your partner's got Kindred over there, maybe, or if you've got Kindred, you were probably expecting to see me come towards you. So that's like a pure Mindbreaker down right there. Like, that worked out really, really well from us. That's the combo right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Those 2 perks together, you can really get survivors. As I was just saying, we really needed a kill there, and that is our first kill. So that works out pretty well for us. This sounds like it regressed a lot, too. Oh, that did regress a lot. Okay, so we've managed to swing the game around a little bit. Let's check this gen. Okay, no progress. That's really good info for us to have. Okay, we'll get a little hit on him. As usual, we want more injured survivors over fewer. Where is he going? Shack? I think it's okay if we chase a little bit here. Oh, you were not going Shack. Okay. It's your live play, huh? Unfortunately, it's not going to do you much good. Not when I see your aura. Ooh, they do get that last gen done, though. Okay. So this is a little risky. This guy is not on Death Hook. Yeah, he's got one more hook in him. So we still could lose this game. If they had one already on this gate, like, that would be the #1 thing that would make us lose right now. Okay, nobody here. We do see some scratch marks. Okay. Okay, I just saw them go over there. What's the last guy doing? Okay, there they are. Okay, so they're both running in this direction. There's no pallet here, nothing we gotta worry about. We know that they can't heal in time, thanks to leverage. Let's see if we can down her pretty quick. She's on Death Hook now. I'm just gonna break this. If this is broken, she's just in trouble. Yeah, thanks for showing me your aura, that was nice. Okay, we down her. If they're healing, they won't be able to get that done in time. They could be on a door right now. Our only hope is a fast hook and just teleport over to that door. We don't have great doors here, or great lockers, but they're not on this. Okay, that's great. We just need to find them and intercept them. I'm going to break this pallet just in case we end up chasing someone over here. We don't want anything in between us. Just teleport around. Yeah, we're looking for that killer instinct. Okay, we saw him running towards that locker. Oh, haha, hello! Yeah, you heard me teleport there and you thought I was about to burst out, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. I was looking for more info, but I'll take it down instead. Okay, so if you were here, the Rick might be over here too. I didn't see him. I didn't get Killer Instinct, but he could have been a little bit farther away. We also could have Hatch pop up over here. Oh, no. Okay, they were sitting on a door. Oh, he got past me, but... yeah, he was over here. Oh, well, there we go. That was a fun game. And we had like a really good value from Overwhelming Presence this game too. Hey, good game. Yeah, so that was a pretty good match. Hey, I wish more survivors are like this Fang Man. We need more. Yeah, we need more good sports in this game here. Yeah, but no, that was a fun match. And the Fang was one with the flashlight, so she must have pulled it out of a chest. We good game. We got good value from the perks. Everything worked out pretty well. The Dwight had a syringe there. That was probably why those first heals were so fast. Probably just stabbed into somebody right off the bat, but just a good match in general. Sanctum of Wrath. Another good map. This is one that's kind of like divided into two kind of like hemispheres. So we just have to be a little smart with which gens we pressure. Especially since the lockers kind of are a little mediocre on this map. We'll have to see. Yeah, like look at this gen. There's nothing at all by this gen at all. So there's not much of a point like pressuring that gen much at all. I don't even want to chase over here. Well, we found somebody. We might as well pressure them for just a minute at least. Ooh, we see someone up here though. Both of these are locked, unfortunately. We should be able to get a hit here before she vaults. No vault, just that new annoying fog vial, which didn't do much for her. Man, these fog vials, I don't know how I feel about them. I honestly kind of feel like they had a lot of criticism, like, oh, you guys have added no new items for the past couple years. So they just kind of like added a new item just for the sake of saying they did, but I don't think it was like a good addition to the game at all. Like one of the worst parts of the game is when you're not in a chase, right? When you're just hiding around the map. Like that's not really fun for anybody. I mean, maybe I'm just totally wrong here, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of them. This gen, no lockers there. Yeah, I heard some healing there. Yeah, I'm not hitting you. You probably got DS, Unbreakable, Dead Hard, I don't know, whatever. You run off. Instead, we will keep you injured. Ooh, let me get some great info here. She, of course, had Live, which gives her a speed burst when you vault from a window. And thanks to Overwhelming Presence, we saw her aura. Okay, put you up. Yeah, I've played a little bit with this perk now. And it's like a very subtle perk, but I've gotten like, honestly, pretty good just value from it. I'm starting to think like there's maybe some other combos you can do with it. Yeah, nice fog vial. Some other combos that you can do with it that might be as good as this combo. I'm just thinking for future videos, you know, just kind of spitballing a bit. Well, we'll take you, we'll put you up on a hook. Unfortunately, these basement hooks are not Scourge hooks. Let me get another gen done. Okay, let's see if we can cut them off a little bit. We do have Nightfall, so we can use their lack of situational awareness to our advantage. Get a nice little hit in here. Oh yeah, you got stuck. Unfortunate for you. Okay, do we have a Scourge hook? We do. We got one right in the center. This one's actually pretty nice. Okay, she just was healing. If I can't remember if I just pulled her off a Scourge hook or not, but she might be losing all her progress. And she's exhausted too because of our Overwhelming Presence. I don't know what you're doing here, lady. Just hit you with my wiggly metal weapon. And put you back on a hook. And a Scourge hook, too, at that. Okay, let's head back over here. Okay, I heard somebody fall. Fog Vial, a little bit weird with elevation there. Okay, that was the one. I don't want to go for them again. So who's this? Oh, you're the addict. You're on Death Hook. I don't want to go for you either. I mean, if it's a really tough game, you know, against really good survivors. Ooh, yeah, you haven't been hooked yet. Sometimes you just have to tunnel somebody, you know, especially when you're playing a lower tier killer. But we're in a good spot right now. And I might regret this later, but I'm happy to play it a little bit nicer, at least for right now. Okay, he's going around the back here. I can drop my remnant down here, and then if he doubles back, I can teleport back to it, but he is not. I got two options here. I do want to break that pallet and kick that gen, but vault? You are not going to vault. You want to drop it? Thank you. How polite, dropping that pallet just because I asked. We don't get the hit right there, but we are more than happy to get Shack pallet out of the way. Keep an eye on where all the survivors are right now. Yeah, we better just break this. Okay, he is now exhausted, as if that's relevant at all. At least I think he's exhausted. Oh no, you know what? I think the perk is on cooldown, because it's not on cooldown right now. Uh-oh, he's got the fog. He's got the fog. Ooh, I missed there? Okay, nobody saw that, right? You guys all couldn't see that because of the fog, right? Okay. Good, just making sure. Okay, we'll put him up on a hook. And let's see, we have two gens over here. Back. Just gonna put you down on the ground. Get a little hit in here. I don't know if we can just close out the game right here. Wait a minute. Yeah. You know, I should have swung earlier. I was trying to do that short swing thing that I keep hearing about. I haven't had consistent results with it yet, but I just got to keep practicing at it until I figure out how to do it exactly. I was going to say, if we had Rapid Brutality, maybe we could have like chained this into something a little bit more, but as you can see, these guys are picked up already. Oh yeah, someone's got some strong healing perks. I saw that coming a million miles away. In fact, let's just put you back on a hook for your insolence here, Mr. Deadheart. What was I saying? Yeah, well, I can't get to the hook on the hill, but we've got another Scourge hook right next to it. Second hook for you, so now everybody has been hooked twice. I can't possibly play this game any fairer than this. So let's start getting some kills, huh? But where are they? Over here, maybe still? You know, let's just go back. We know there's two of them right over here. Fog Vial again. Give her a hit. That's almost everybody injured now, so Nightfall is coming nice and fast. This down here. Ooh, you got stuck. So many options. Oh, I see somebody hiding right here. Yeah, they saw that I saw him. I wanted to get that little bit of an ambush, but... Okay. Where did you go? Okay, you know it's you that vaulted. Probably going to cut straight. You are. Okay, and we are down to one gen. Yeah, you're looking at me, but I'm pretty sure you're exhausted right now. I will say that is one kind of thing about exhaustion, killer exhaustion perks like that. It's tough to know if you haven't actually seen it activate, whether or not the person you're chasing is exhausted. So you do sometimes get these like odd bits where you still get hit by like a DS or something, not DS, a Deadheart or something, when you really shouldn't. And I am really tired. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. We'll put you up. Two survivors left. They're both injured. We got Nightfall here in... not Not super soon, but relatively soon. We should be able to hear some injured survivors as we teleport and move around. And I see you over here too. Let's just end this game right away. Yeah, you weren't making it to that window and you knew it. The beautiful sound of 2 DCs. It's like music to my ears. I mean, I know it's the abandoned option, but whatever. Now let's just get a couple more points here before I Mori. Break this, kick the Gen 2, why not? Let's add one more soul to my collection. Don't mind if I borrow those sunglasses, do you? Let's see what they brought. Yeah, they brought some strong stuff. I don't know if the Iridescent add-on for the Fog Vial makes a huge difference or not, but they'd bring a brand new part, some decent stuff. But in the end, it really didn't matter. We cleaned that up pretty well. While Overwhelming Presence isn't a particularly flashy perk, the small bits of help that it provides throughout the game add up quickly, and the value from combining it with Mindbreaker is huge. In terms of other killers that run this combo well, you can use it on really any killer with good mobility, but it's particularly good on the animatronic Springtrap and the Onryo Sadako. Springtrap's biggest weakness is survivors who can sprint burst away from the gens that are next to his doors, so Mindbreaker is great at robbing them of that perk, and Overwhelming Presence will show you the auras of survivors who touch a gen when you're still somewhat nearby. Sadako also has both teleporting and stealth, and her built-in slowdown will help deal with survivors who don't want to spend time healing. Well, that was the video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, make sure you do so you don't miss out on our future underrated perk and perk combo videos. But even if you don't do either, thank you for watching.